Me? Oh well. I don't know. I hope they can hear us too. Remember there's a 16-second delay, so... I think they can hear me, but not you. Oh wait, yeah, they can hear me, but not you, according to chat. Yeah. Do you need to be in the live channel on TeamSpeak, or does that not matter? Oh wait, is my desktop audio is muted in OBS? That might be why. Try now.
Hey!
There we go. I think that was my mistake then. I think they can hear you.
All right.
So,
let's try this again.
Let's run it back.
Okay. So, as I was saying, welcome to the final day of running the Horizon. So far we had 2 awesome days, and now we have another day lined up and ready to go. First up for the day, we have Elk showing off the Frozen Wilds New Game Plus Ultra Hard. We saw the unrestricted version of it yesterday. Now it's time for the one that is currently on the main leaderboard. So Eric, good luck and have fun.
Thank you. Let's go. Do some Frozen Wilds here today. We actually get 2 Frozen Wilds runs today, but starting off with New Game Plus Ultra Hard. One of my favorite runs to do in the game. Definitely my second favorite run to do. So without further ado, let's just get into it, since we have a good amount of run to talk about things. Let's just see, all the weapons should be reloaded before we start. Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna count down from 3, and then we start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, good luck and have fun.
Thank you. Sorry if my voice sounds a little rough here today. I think I've gotten a little sick over the weekend, but it is getting better, so I'll try my best. And I got Dorian here to help, so we should be fine. So first off here, climbing up the mountainside, we have to do the bomb jumps, the notorious bomb jump, and hopefully I can do it well. I haven't done these runs a lot lately, so... Oh, there we go, first try. Now just don't fall down.
Nice.
Played that a little safe, but we got there. Hey, nice. Good stuff.
Hey!
Let's keep it up. Let's just do everything first try, shall we?
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Just get a new world record during the marathon. We're missing it.
My record on this is incredibly optimized. That ain't happening.
I don't see a problem with that. Just get good.
Yeah, sure. Get good. Yeah, my speciality.
Yeah, as Windtime just put it in chat. Oh, nice. Why is my video buffering? Okay, no, we good.
Yeah.
Think we good?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's just for me.
Okay, but here we go. Finally, we get to see the logo here. I guess we saw it yesterday, but you only get the logo if you're playing on console. The Frozen Wilds logo. For some reason, they do not show the logo on the PC version.
I've worked up a sweat.
Right, in PC version.
Yeah, which is a big shame.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Yeah, why is this for broken?
So right here, as soon as we enter a song search, gonna fast travel to the campfire, because it's a little faster than going down. Normally runs also time, loadless time for all Zero Dawn runs. So loading times here would normally not count.
Must be something big going
in
on.
order to have a fair playing field.
Most of the village is moving towards
Yeah,
This loading
it
screen is
should
very
still
quite a bit.
save.
A little
Aloy.
It should still
Take this
save
route.
time even in
It
RTA
started with
though.
one of their
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still safe,
Aurea.
but not the same
spouting
extent.
on about spirits. and
Okay,
dangers
so
up on country
restarting
drive.
my
So they
player
march
for the
their
low
waring
delay
up
stream
on the
I
and
want four.
fixed it.
Choose
So yay, have you tried
No.
turning it off and on
I
again?
wonder if RTH
Exactly.
Aurea or Thunderstorm.
When in doubt, just turn it on and off
Worth a
again.
shot? Okay. If I want to learn more about how this.
But I still
Yep,
want to
that's,
say,
um,
considering everything so far this marathon, I'm surprised there haven't been more issues.
Talked to her apprentice, who followed the river north.
Relatively speaking, I feel like it's gone fairly smoothly.
It has gone fairly smoothly. We had some issues, but overall I'm really happy with it.
Yeah, we managed to get around it. Starting off here, we are going to complete the Tolnik. If you're wondering why we need to do a side objective to beat the Frozen Wilds, that is because
Is that?
in order to challenge air attack, you need to complete 2 out of 4 objectives. And the Tolnik is one of them that is fastest to do. We're also going to
And
do
also just on the way.
yeah, it also is on the way. Technically, I think the bandit camp is faster, but it's way out of the way compared to anything else. But so we do the Tolnik,
I mean,
and we complete a
This
hunting ground.
bandit camp is pretty large, so I'm actually not sure.
I'm pretty sure you can do it faster if you started at the same spot, but yeah, I haven't properly timed it in ages. But obviously, it's just so far out of the way. There's no reason to even consider it.
Yeah. Just that we also saw one difference to Charlie's run yesterday. The combat strat to kill these 2 scrappers with the parts is a little bit different. Charlie went full stealth and silent strike them, while Egg went the more, offensive version. Clint Hawks are the same though. You see,
I pressed triangle too late there.
oh no,
It should fall
oh
down.
no,
It's falling down.
okay.
I just wanted to loot it before it fell down, but I pressed triangle too late, so the repel trigger was already on screen. It's fine. It loses a little bit of time, but as long as the watcher doesn't shoot me too much, which I can kind of use the cliffside here to cover myself, we should be fine.
That could have been so much worse.
That's not the scrapper. I thought one of them had chased me. We don't have to kill the watchers, just the scrappers around Tolnik here. So some more ice rail shots.
That's the last of the
Ice Raid is such a cool weapon.
It really is. I hope we get something similar in Burning Shores.
If I could bring them back.
Or at
Yeah,
least
especially
some really
something
fun
with that
weapons
range
to
would
use
be
like
good.
Sure hope it
like
works.
we got in this game.
Well, it's in.
The Frozen Wilds weapons are really fun to play around with. Even if they're not fun or useful in speedrun,
I'm right.
just having something fun to use is always nice. Oh,
And if
that was
I'm
an
wrong,
awkward angle. There we go.
at least no one's watching.
Yeah, Skull saying that it can be completed in 5 minutes on Soul.
We'll need to find higher ground. I think I can make
I
it.
think
Oh.
he's referring to repeating percent.
Yeah, which is
But that is
basically just
including all the travel
running to the
time.
camp. Yeah,
Pretty sure it's cleared in less than a minute in Opili percent. It's just 4 minutes of travel. I could be wrong, but it's pretty quick with the storm sling.
Just a little longer.
yeah.
Then I'll
But
lead
we
you to
are
your
on ultra
runway.
hard, so I would rather not use the storm sling on
Yeah.
them.
And I know damage run. I actually completed the bandit camp instead of the Tolnik because it's
Oh.
easier to avoid damage from human enemies.
Yeah, you can just nice.
Technically, no damage
slowly
would have
take
been
everybody
safer
off.
to go for all the pigments, but it would take way too long. So just didn't feel like doing that. Because that's the last objective you can also do to challenge air attack, but yeah, getting all the pigments that are
Yeah.
scattered all over just take a
Yeah,
million
no.
years. Especially one of them is like literally on top of a mountain.
Yeah, they are scattered all over the place.
Right. No. I hate that when you restart from save, it takes a minute before you can swap weapon. Or swap ammo to a weapon.
Yeah, because it's
So you gotta be
reloading.
careful. And shooting the ice rail alerts all these guys, so have to start over there. Some fine shooting otherwise. There's a lot of heavy snow, so it's a little hard to see the exact weak spots. But we're good.
Are you
I bet you
kind of
Then
Nice
Johnson
one.
after.
what she's in. You'll know shaman if you
How do
go to the then be
and off?
if you.
All right. I guess I'm off.
Very
to the
nice.
rasps.
And then on to Shaman's Path, where we'll see the biggest difference between unrestricted and restricted. Or the difference.
Yeah, because Egg actually has to solve the maze. Well, solve is maybe the wrong word. Because we know the route we need to take inside of that maze. Is it a maze or is it a labyrinth?
Yeah, I don't know.
I
I don't really know what's the difference between a maze and a labyrinth.
One of them
I think maze is you finish in the
has
center of
loops.
it. Yeah, and the other one you get through it, right? That's the difference between the two. It's like where they
Not
end
sure. Not sure.
I think a maze is where you have to go through it. A labyrinth has a treasure in the middle, or something in the middle that finishes you off. I don't know. Somebody in chat probably knows the definition. I feel like I remember that being the difference.
Okay, so this random site I just pulled up it says that a maze has only a single path, and labyrinth. Oh no, labyrinth has only a single path that you can really take, while the maze has multiple paths that split up and converge again and stuff like that.
Okay, so I guess this is a labyrinth then.
Another marker. Good.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh well. But yeah, Shaman's Path we have to do normally here. I forgot how much you talked about why it's unrestricted to use the mount glitch yesterday.
We talked about
Yeah, I guess
A
I'll
bit.
just quickly reiterate it. The main reason is it can only be done console-wise on PS4, regular PS4 or PS4 Slim. It doesn't work on Pro and PS5. So that would obviously be an unfair advantage to literally have to play on a worse platform to able to do a skip that basically saves. I think it's probably more than 2 minutes.
yeah,
I've
it
done
saves
really well.
quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
Water before I can cross.
So
It can also be done on PC, but you need to do some weird things with your PC settings.
Yep.
But yeah, now you see this skip here.
Yeah,
Which,
shoutouts to Blegas for that one. We used to do that skip very differently, where we actually pulled the leather, but he found a way to just climb up like that. And it looks pretty easy, but the hitboxes
It is
are
not.
very small, and there are an invisible wall you kind of have to jump around.
Yep. It
So when you try it,
certainly
you'll
is
realize
not
it's
easy.
a lot more tricky than what you think. But yeah, on PC, my understanding is that people got it to work, but I don't think you had to have your CPU usage at 100%, but basically at like very close to 100%. So
Yes. So what is one possible way to do it was to like put your PC into power saving mode just before approaching Shaman's Path.
yeah,
But yeah, that obviously is not an elegant solution.
yeah, I don't know. I've never been and I think most people agree with this, that strats that literally require you to handicap your hardware or play on the worst versions of the game or the terrible hardware or whatever should just not be a thing, because that's
Yep.
very slippery slope to go down
This must be
to
the shrine
intentionally
Master
lag a
was
game
talking
or
about. Guess I should
whatnot.
take some blue gleam.
The category still exists though, if somebody actually wants to run it. It's just on the category extension now.
Better take those stairs.
Yep. So all the A3D gang get in there.
Maybe a way inside.
Or people who don't care about their CPU being fried. Go do some unrestricted runs.
Lots of strange equipment. What was this place?
It's a bit of a shame it can't be done on everything, because it is a really cool strat, but obviously for competitive sake it's yeah, it's rough. Oh, I should also mention it can actually be done on the PS4 Pro, but it works basically 100% of the time on regular PS4 and Slim. But on Pro, it only works like 1 in 20, maybe 1 in 10 times at best,
What am I supposed to do with these lights?
which is just super annoying.
Okay, let's see if you can do this puzzle correctly.
Let's see if the doors
Because
open.
Charlie messed it up yesterday.
But this one? Oh.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Or was it this one? I think it was this
It
one.
must have been the bigger one, surely not the little one.
No. I think it was this one.
That's a good info.
Yeah. There is a clip of it.
Oh well, wouldn't be a marathon without mistakes like that.
Yeah. Well, that was... Especially he was commenting on how he solves this puzzle like differently than all the other ones.
Yeah, we used to have a little bit of a debate with these puzzles. Do you do them
Fresh air ahead.
backwards or they follow the actual light around? I personally do it backwards, and I think
I do
a lot
it
of other
backwards
runners
as
do
well.
it backwards.
Okay.
Cause,
But Charlie does it by actually following the light.
Yeah.
He was like, he said he just remembers the first one and then follows the light. And
I
then
think
he
Aussie
messes up.
also follows the light, so yeah.
Not much higher to climb.
It's whatever you
Yeah.
prefer. It's just I remember playing this casually. I just found them way easier to solve if you do them
It has to be in
backwards.
here somewhere.
I think by playing casually, I actually follow the light.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to follow the light, but then I realized going backwards just seemed way easier. And then I've just stuck with it since. Doesn't really matter. It's not really a preference. It's
time-wise,
what you
it's
prefer,
really-
I suppose.
Yeah.
Whatever
Wolfie
floats your
says he's
boat.
following the light too. Viola said it's just easier backwards. So yeah,
Yeah,
there really is no right answer here. It can be anything that you want it to be.
exactly. I do
Or
kind
how
of
you
miss
want
these
it to work.
puzzles, though. I wish that we had some of them in Burning Shores.
Yeah.
But then again, the puzzles that are in Burning Shores are a little bit more elaborate, so I guess it's fine.
I mean, we don't know the puzzles in Burning Shores yet,
Not
but
in
sure.
the main run, but like the relic ruins and stuff.
Yeah, you just said the puzzles in Burning Shores are a bit more.
Oh. Well, my bad. I meant Forbidden West, sorry. I had Burning Shores on the mind.
Yeah. I'm
Auxiliary
pretty
channel
sure that we will
recovered.
get some new
Exploit
form of
successful.
puzzles for the
Restraints
DLC.
evaded.
Poll? Let's do a poll
Is
for
someone
how
there?
to
Aurea,
do it backward.
Aurea, I need you. No. I will not submit. Aurea 51 is forcing you. Aurea, please.
Transmission terminated.
You heard it. She, he was now. It's
Whatever.
we
Yeah,
keep aside.
2 minutes,
Yeah.
that's fine.
But you heard and or do until
Yeah. And Clooney is mentioning that apparently this one isn't sponsored by Montana Recreation because they didn't pick up the beer.
Oh. Rip. Forget. Oh, really? Did you guys see that spawn even though I turned the camera? God damn.
Ah, yes.
Boo. Mount spawns are terrible in this game. Just pay attention later when we have the Ghost of Tsushima run that. I still will die on this hill. That game has the best mount spawns of any game. And best mount in general. I don't know what it is. Apparently it's really hard to make good mounts in video games, but whatever
Yeah.
Sucker Punch did, they nailed it.
Yes. I really did.
So coming up is the hunting round, the final thing we have to do before challenging our attack. And we only need to complete one trial, and technically we only need to get bronze, but hopefully we get gold, because it is a speedrun. And it's also the main reason why we wear this outfit, is for the Stormslinger, which is the Oseram Spark Worker, which protects better against shock than the Shield Reaver would.
Yep. On sorry difficulty, it doesn't matter at all. But on this difficulty, do you also use a shock resistance potion?
No.
Ground, the air.
Yeah, Jolly actually has one shock resistant potion as well. He throws in for the.
I usually use a yellow potion. When I do attempts, but on this save file I forgot to have it on.
Okay.
Let's play it a little safe here. A little rusty. 19 seconds, still sub 20. I'll take it.
Yeah, that's
I think the
fine.
best I've ever gotten in a run is like 11 seconds, but that was pretty crazy.
Cool.
So the solving the puzzles poll ended with 4 people for follow the light and 2 people for do it backwards.
So 4 people are missing out. Gotcha. So Gopan should do Mountain Workshop for other studios. Totally agree. And by the way, this is the longest loading screen in all of Zero Dawn. No matter what or where you travel from, if you go to Song's Edge, you will get a very long loading screen. I don't know why, but you do. I don't, maybe it's because you're on top of that hill and can overlook the entire area. I don't know. But this loading screen is always just super long. Any minute now. There we go. You even think it's over, but then it just keeps going.
I thought him with people. I didn't. I want, but if we I won't see.
There we go. We challenge our attack, and then we can head to the wire challenge, which basically has 3 parts to it. So whoops. Let's go here. Go to the campfire we unlocked while we were doing the tonic, because it's the closest we can get to the wire challenge. And you might not have noticed that I unlocked the campfire, but we did that while we were in the cave with the Scorcher.
Yeah, I mean we actually used it already.
Oh yeah, true. It's the same one to get on top of the mountain. You are correct, my dear boy. So just loading weapons in here while we get up here.
Must be close.
To have them ready. Yeah, Mount was so slow here that it basically didn't matter because he can't ride all the way up there.
Alright, gotta head up that mountain.
Let's see if he catches up better here or if I'm gonna do it
Looks
without
like there are
him.
a few ways to go up. And those rock paintings mark the path.
And he stopped,
Come on,
so
Mount.
we'll do it without him.
Screw you, Mount. Screw you.
Just goes to show how unreliable the mountain is. What a shame. So right here we'll do a little bit of a skip here on the mountain. Instead of taking any of the... There's actually 4 intended climbing paths. We have to choose. And the 4th one is actually the fastest, in case you're wondering. But it is faster to do this little climb here.
Yeah, we do the 5th one. That is not intended.
We make our own route. Game can't tell us what to do. Oh. Because once you climb high enough here, which we'll get to here in a sec, you can go around here, jump up, hit the checkpoint for the fight above, and then just restart from save. And then you're immediately put into the fight here.
All right, Challenger. You need to take off.
Then we use the Storm Slinger again here. That's super effective.
especially the area of effect and something like it's so good to clear out the group in the middle.
Another good reason to use this outfit.
Ladder for you. Climb on up and launch your
But
marker.
once we get up here, we're gonna swap to the Shield Reaver for the rest of the run, because now protecting our health bar is a bit more important than preventing shock damage.
Yep, because are you gonna use the Storm Slinger again?
Yeah, to trigger the...
Yeah, but
Trigger
not for
the-
combat.
Not for combat, no.
2 bellowbacks ahead, Challenger. Kill them both. None of the other machines matter.
Then right here, once we get down here to the tree, we can start shooting at these bellowbacks while they're moving side to side, which just allows us to kill them while continuously moving towards the next objective.
The second bellowback was so much on the right. I don't think I've ever seen him that much right.
It looked fairly normal to me, to be fair.
Raise your marker.
There we go. Then we have the final challenge left, which is gonna get interrupted by 3 slabby bears that we have to fight. And I probably need to focus here, so if you wanna commentate the fight.
Alright, so we have 3 of the nice danger frost bears. We will try to freeze off them by shooting off their freeze sacks and then finish them off with the bow or the ice rail. He wants to hit the belly with the ice rail because it explodes it, and then finish it or it's blocking it. Yeah, so that third bear is not cooperating.
I get stuck there, but boom, there's your belly down.
So obviously as a bow we are using the striker bow. Since this is New Game Plus, we already have it.
Very nice.
So
And all things considered, fairly clean fight actually.
yeah, it could have went
The
very
third
well.
bear was a little annoying, but I'll definitely take that.
Yep. Solid. Not perfect, but solid.
Yep. Right here we are back to the same campfire as before. Now we're gonna make our way to Long Notch, which is the camp just outside Firebreak, because the rest of the main quest of the Frozen Wilds takes place inside the Firebreak facility, or Cauldron Epsilon. So once we get down
we are
here,
the chieftain of the Varric now. So yay.
So right here, take out the tower. And we have to take out the towers because the pulse from the towers stuns any machine that we have overridden, including our mount here. So we have to take out the towers to be able to continuously ride. And it is faster to take out the first 2 towers than it is to try to avoid the blast.
Mount that is not on the road is soft.
So I have to wait and shoot here.
By that pulse from the tower.
If you shoot too early there while the pulse is moving towards the mount and you destroy it, the mount will be permanently stunned.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful there. That's the last 2 towers. There's one more tower, but that one is easy to avoid because it's not that close to the road.
Yep.
So we can just ride through the forest to avoid it. So right here it's coming up, it's all the way over on the right, so it's, as you can see, not close to the road, and just going on this side of this tree line on my right here is good enough to avoid the beam when it comes. Slows down the mountain a little bit, but still faster than having to shoot the tower.
Yeah.
And also the angle for that tower is pretty hard to hit.
Long Notch is well stocked.
Oh nice, we got Montana recreations in the chat.
Nice. Now I feel bad for not picking up the...
He looks no.
Hurry.
Should we talk to
How
Aurea?
could you?
It was this.
If we had already
Are you
discovered Silence at this point, we could ask Aurea about Silence's backstory right there. But,
Oh, you haven't on this side?
nope.
No. I think Charlie had it. Yeah, I think, yeah, pretty sure. On Charlie's save, he already had discovered Project Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
So we're gonna hear the other dialogues. Yay!
Yep.
Let's just hope.
Yep. Tried. I'm gonna try it like 2 or 3 more times just to see if I can get this little jump. It actually saves quite a bit of time, believe it or not, this little jump here.
True. Also, the checkpoint is really friendly, so...
Obviously here in RTA it's not as forgiving, but
Yeah.
but climbing
But
normally
did I
here
just
is
see a
pretty
strike from above there? Could you just...
Yeah, it
you
is
strike
possible
from
to
ab-
hit the strike from above on it, but timing the R1 I find harder
Yeah.
than just timing this. Messed up. Dun, 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 but it's fine. Ah, get up. Double backs does
fine, though?
a scary amount of damage.
Oh yeah, okay.
Trust me, double backs are really scary.
Yes, they are.
When they are just shooting point blank at you.
So without the shield weaver, maybe would have just leanly one-shotted you now. Maybe
would
not
have died
quite.
quite quickly, yeah.
And yeah.
All
So
these machines can just be ignored. Just gonna roll past them, and it's only very rarely they actually shut up. Moving
jinxed
on.
it. You forgot to pick up the unique coil there.
Yeah, I already have.
How are
one
you
of those.
gonna set up your save file
Look
there?
out, more machines.
I've set up enough save files in my lifetime. At this point. So right here we have the trick where we're gonna shoot the Stormslinger to get these machines closer. That should be good enough. Yeah, it looks good.
Thank you
Yes.
for being here,
Nice.
everyone.
Oh, might have been a little too good. Ah, no, they're right over here.
Interesting.
Unless you're George, and I get probably him for dropping on the job.
You getting hit by the explosion as well. That's how you good that pull was.
Yep.
That Scorcher is so ridiculously tanky.
Don't know if I can hit this guy.
Okay, that is actually quite unfortunate. Can you like replace proximity bombs
can.
for later?
This guy is sticking.
So yeah, during the hologram we can't do anything, but we can throw bombs through that class. So that is fun.
Yep. Oh,
And
it might blow up here.
Yeah.
We'll see.
it was important to do when you activate the hologram. You can't actually trigger these machines anymore. So shot with the Stormslinger to make a lot of noise to trigger the machines before entering the room and activating the hologram. So they came close.
The old one.
They came really close.
You were right, Aurea.
So I actually couldn't hit that one.
Yeah, he's didn't even hit them. He walked sideways.
Oh,
We'll just pop him from here.
Starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door's open now.
Oh, typical.
Stop us from the door.
wow.
Well, at least we got him, okay? Definitely wasn't pretty, but he died in the end.
Yeah. Now, so about the Stormslinger for the second Ice Whale, the Freeze Ice Whale, for the upcoming Thunderjaw fight.
Yep. So the Thunderjaw fight here is fairly scripted in the beginning for the most part. Just want to go over here and trick him into charging you. No, he doesn't want to charge right away. He has to turn a little bit. There we go. Good boy.
Oh, he's
We
probably getting.
dodge it, and then we want to try to freeze him while he's standing sideways to us, which can be a little tricky here. We want to shoot into the heart.
That guy is not cooperating right now.
He gets in the way, but it's fine. Get 2 shots in.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Got her fired there before he hit me, but nope, we good. Got there in the end.
Songs and deeds. But that band
Damn. So with that out of the way, we can move on.
Yep. And now for the run killer, which is the production area of the cauldron here. Because we have like
Yep.
3
This way.
skips varying in 2 that are just difficult to pull off consistently, and 1 that is just pure RNG. Starting off here with one that is probably the easiest one, but still not necessarily that easy. Quickly gonna kill this watcher here, because otherwise
Yeah,
Otherwise,
never
Oriana
try to get
air attack fights it. Good lord. It's right here. We're gonna slide through, do a little breakdance movement to clip through there. That
Oh,
was the
nice.
skip
So
I
we
talked
see
about.
breakdance. Nice.
Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Even though I got it first try, it's a little bit tricky because you have to slide at pretty precise timing and then spamming what is it? I forgot. Light spear attacks and roll, and that gives you that little breakdance movement that you see right there, and that just prevents you from taking damage for a brief moment while we go through the 5-ent.
Okay, let's get them across.
And right there, I put down some bombs for what's it called again?
Sure.
Whatever, it's safe.
And then we kill him here, because otherwise our attack takes forever to get over here.
But it's nice that we saw the breakdance now.
Yep.
Because Charlie has on the file that he used for the run, he actually has long roll learned.
Yeah, long roll is the easiest, but loses too much time traveling. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess on PS4 he still has the long roll,
Restraints evaded.
which
To any
understandable.
human
Yes.
responder. My systems have been compromised
So
by
here's
a
the different
malware
dialogue,
demon
by the
of
way.
unknown origin.
Yep.
Trace routes have
Oh,
confirmed
it's after
this
Simon is
entity's
done talking, I
designation
should say.
as Hephaestus. It must be
Because right
stopped
now
at all
Aloy
costs.
has no
It
idea
has reconfigured
what
this
Hephaestus
facility to
is.
build hospitals.
But after you've unpurchased the order,
I have attached additional
We know.
data to their
Spirit speaks to us. It's a recording.
And I believe this dialogue that I have here is actually the faster dialogue, but it's so minuscule it doesn't matter. So, yeah.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
I think at most it's like a second difference. So not something I would worry about if you're gonna run Frozen Walls.
agreed.
That should not be your #1 concern running Frozen Walls.
Nope. There are like 1,000 other concerns before that.
Yep.
I'll try to find a way through.
That's always the thing with new runners that bothers me a little bit. One of my pet peeves of speedrunning, if you will, is seeing a new runner focus on something that saves like 1 or 2 seconds instead of just focusing on, say, memorizing the route or having the correct weapon setups. But,
So
yeah.
now for X favorite skip in this one.
Oh yes, I love the skip. It's so fantastic.
At least that one Scorcher is coming. So maybe Scorcher, please? That's not the thing you're supposed to do. Ow. Thanks for nothing, Scorcher.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Oh. So it didn't save any time there. That was actually the intended time. Once you override the bridge, the thing is just on a timer for when it opens. But you can open it early with the Scorchers. But we were unlucky.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal in a marathon run, but when you're going for world record, it matters a lot because it varies by 20 seconds depending on how quickly it does happen, and it's just killed hundreds and hundreds of runs in this category. Yeah.
Tolly's console were also not really cooperating.
Yeah. It is more likely than not that you don't get it. So, oh well. Time for the easiest skip in the whole game.
Yeah, just do it like Saft yesterday and do it first try.
And
then don't even comment on it.
If anybody ever says this trick is RNG, they're lying.
To defeat the daemon.
It's not.
Yep, it is not.
Machine parts.
It is not.
Here to be melted down.
It is. If you're 100% consistent, just like this. Dang it. It was close though. Then it works every time. It's just very precise.
Yeah.
Been looking for a way to defeat the machine parts. Dumped here to be melted down.
Oh, well, let's just try again here.
Efficient.
I will always remember my first timed run for Frozen Wilds, where I got it first try.
Looking for a way to defeat the
And I don't think I ever practiced that before. I was just let's I have a notes for the run, so let's just throw in a timer and do it. And I just did it first try. Never did it first try again.
Fair enough.
It's been looking for machine parts. Dumped here to be melted down. Efficient. We need to
go. Saft is in chat commenting like, just be a mastermind like me. And Kaito is saying you are supposed to jump later.
Oh yeah, I think that's what I'm messing up actually.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the daemon. Machine parts. Dumped here to be melted down.
I'm pretty rusty at this.
Efficient.
It's fine.
We need to get across.
This might be my last Frozen Wilds run in
Looks like I'll have to go over.
a very long time anyway. Yep, that was way too... I think I also got pushed by air tag a little bit there.
Ah, yes. What a fun skip.
Yep. But like I stand by what I said yesterday. I would rather do this twice than have the Scorcher trick.
Yeah, because this one...
This is actually skill based, the other one is RNG.
Yeah.
Dumped here to be melted down.
This one you know who to blame for.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I was jumping too early.
Go over.
Hey, yeah.
The others will have a lot easier time getting here.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. Oh well, one more fight to go.
Yeah, first it's puzzle solving time though.
What, sorry?
First puzzle solving time.
Yep. Oh yeah, of course.
Looks like the old path.
Let's just get a really clean 5-claw fight.
Yeah. That fire claw fight is just something when you do it for the first time.
Yeah, it's definitely the hottest fight in all of Zero Dawn. Many people struggle with it.
I think it's both. But we have to
And I don't think many people notice it. But Gorilla or Cyan, I don't know exactly, is actually helping you there. Because there are chill water canisters flying above that you can shoot down and trigger the explosion with.
Oh yeah, true.
Um,
I tried at one point to make a strat out of that, but never find anything consistent.
Yeah. I'm not sure if they are on a fixed pattern or if they are RNG or something like that.
Keep moving towards the corner.
I think they are. It's just very unreliable for the fire claw to be correctly placed.
I
There you go.
Now for entering the skip
The new
early,
unit that
and
Cyan warned us
then
about. This won't
let's
be
see a
easy.
clean fight. So again, we want to freeze the fire claw, which isn't as easy, because you can also unfreeze him as long as his belly is intact. So, and otherwise unfreeze him and then shoot him in the stuff that is not armored. And then we want to take out his belly, just before the freeze would have been expired anyway, to disable some of his fire attacks that are really annoying, and also makes it so he can't unfreeze himself. I hate the stone blade throwing attack.
It's actually pretty
Because-
good when he does that. You don't
Yeah,
want
but
to see him slapping.
Yeah, but he's using it as a shield, so it's blocking
Yeah,
my
but
shots.
it gives you good time to what's it called? God,
Reposition or
it gives you good time to get a lot of freeze off while he's not attacking, and then
yeah.
and then while he's throwing it towards you, you just dodge and reload. Oh, how did I miss? There we go. And that was not a great fight, but we got there. And I think, sadly, I'm not sure I'll make an estimate here. I forgot how long the load times take, but obviously the gameplay part is super quick.
True.
I think we might just make it. But that's
Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna
So
be
yeah, that was
kinda
the
close.
final fight of the run.
Yep.
We just have a few dialogues left.
Yep.
And
Because technically the last part here is part of the quest. Or, yeah, part of the main quest. Doesn't actually finish until after you talk to Aurea. Or, not Aurea. About Aurea back at the base. Fun fact, you can actually talk to either Air Attack or Cyan first, but talking to Cyan first is faster. Because you have to go in here to get Air Attack outside, but you could talk to him before Cyan. But yeah, speedrun-wise, no benefit in that.
Hello, because
Just a slight
it is we can
dialogue difference.
I have due to broadly.
So
As
just the truth.
will you I may
I'd like.
oh, yeah, and I don't think.
And
Will
get
you
ready
make
on
the
time.
time? I'm not
I
sure.
don't know. My time I'm looking at is delayed, so no clue. And time. GG.
Yeah, then you will just make
My
it.
chieftain,
Okay.
Just. Aloy.
as you wish.
I
But
wonder
yeah,
if
that's
I
the
thought
Frozen Wilds New Game Plus
that
Ultra.
if I'd never
A
come
really
along,
fun
but
category,
still-
and I would say currently, of all main categories in Zero Dawn, the most optimized category we have.
Would be alone.
All right, 44-50.
Spirit you
Nice.
sacrificed so much for what
Awesome.
we lost.
That's pretty solid. You know, estimate is also what you guess the run will be,
Would not have
in a way. So,
So,
That's-
accurate estimate.
yeah, exactly.
She was willing to fight.
So that was really
She wouldn't
nice.
let anything stop her.
She was Banuk until the end.
Okay,
I was wrong.
yeah, then
Karja broke her. Only made her stronger.
that was our
wasn't
first
more
run of
failure.
the day.
Indeed, we still got a lot more runs
always
coming
said
up.
I had
This
a
was my last run of the marathon, so
Reyes.
but we got a great day ahead of us. Let me just go through it here. So for the final day here, we just had me, and then next up will be Marin, showing us Shield Reaper percent, which I said yesterday is the most underrated
For so long, she
category
told
extension
me.
run. And
Only you could have heard it.
hopefully Marin can inspire some
Now I
to
understand.
do some more runs of it, because it's really awesome. But
Indeed.
Something else,
you will
isn't
see
there?
it when
I can't
we get to
stay
it.
here, Aratak.
Then we have Charlie with Ghost of Tsushima later, and then you are going to be doing the Jewel Cup.
Yes, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, and then Charlie will show us
You're
any
an
percent for the
before
Frozen
me.
Wilds, also a category that's not run that much.
I think.
The
So
wiser one.
could
Yeah,
also
but
a category
that is not
needs some more
underrated
love.
in my opinion.
The
Yeah.
tournament is gone.
And
But
then
there's much to be done.
and then we have some races,
Cyan says
and what I would say the first race, arguably
Now two can
the-
be tracking them from Song's Edge.
what it's
I could
called,
help with those.
what I would call the main event of the marathon, which is going to be
Yeah.
the race between beat up 5 and greedy Olka in New Game Plus story for Forbidden West, which they have
So for
both
the
been fighting
people-
for the record
Yeah,
for the
for-
last 3 months or so. So
Yep. So
head-to-head
that
race
is,
will be fun.
that's gonna be so exciting.
Yep. And then we
yeah.
have two of the experts in category extensions. Kaider and Scar will race bandit camps. And then, of course, we end the marathon with Call of the Mountain. So yeah,
Which
really
is
awesome
going
day.
to be so hype.
Yep.
So as always, you can see the oh yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Schedule is in the chat.
You can see the full schedule. If you click on the link, then all the times will be displayed in your time zone as well.
Yep. So check it out, and more runs to come. Next up, Marin with Chivalry represent. So stay tuned.